What's up, guys? It is JD from Let It Rip Side by Side and Adventure. So we have quite the group today. I am personally running the Scrambler XP 1000. That is the beginning of the series. Is it funner on a side-by-side or is it funner at the quad? Because we have already been here to Dyracuse, correct?
Buddy.
Yeah, so Dylan is rocking Pro R. Why is Dylan rocking Pro R?
Brutus isn't cooperating.
And how is Brutus not cooperating?
What was to leak oil?
Yeah, about a handful?
Yeah, about that much.
Yes. So we did. We tried to get that repaired, did put wheel bearings in it, put some ball joints upper and lower, Healy coiled the oil pan or the drain bolt, and unfortunately that was not enough. So this from here, it's going to be Teflon tape, red Loctite, JB weld. That oil plug is never coming out again. Okay. Also we have Jeff. You've seen Jeff? He went out for a subscriber ride up in our hidden location. He is rocking today the X3.
Oh yeah, about time it's back on the trail.
Yeah. So what have you had to do to the X3 lately?
Primary clutch bolt broke. Never run an OEM bolt, anybody that's listening. Never ever run an OEM. Go to KWI, spend $100. It'll save you a $5,000 bill to replace the motor. And then some, because I had to replace the radius arms with ZRP radius arms. I had to replace the clutch, which I went tap. I had to replace secondary, adjustable secondary in it now. Had to replace springs, so I put shock therapy springs on it. I had to do all kinds of unnecessary work, all over a $100 bolt.
So you heard him. Yep, don't go OEM clutch bolt. And then what was the price tag on that fucking new motor?
The whole, everything after the tools and stuff I had to buy, and the whole ordeal was about $8,000.
Yeah, so you heard him. That's a lot of money. And he could have continued to run it, but he decided to save it just in case.
Yeah, I bought a brand new OEM motor from Can-Am themselves, long block. So I have another motor I can build, so when I build this big, after I follow in JD's footsteps and buy a Pro R down the road.
Yeah, you heard him. So as long as Dylan keeps the Pro R upright, don't tell him I told him that. And then we've got Chase rocking. Now, what's his name we got on the side here?
The old short bus.
The old short bus.
Yeah, I told some buddies that if you want to name this thing, you come up with the name. They came up with that name, bought the stickers, and they're both on both sides.
Good old short bus. So we are going to get back to riding. The only downside about today is it did rain what appears to be a lot. Hold on a second. That seems to be the theme today. But anyway, it rained a lot last night. There's puddles sitting on the track. They did not groom here at Dyracuse, so we are going to have our work cut out for us, but that's part of the challenge, I guess. So we are going to throw our gear on and let's go make us some miles. actually turning nice. I'm not even done. As you can see, things are dirty. We knew it rained last night, but I did not anticipate it to be as sloppy as it is.
Nope.
Yeah.
Slop hole.
Slop hole. Because it's one of those, you know, that's a lot of sandy rollers, and you'll come down to the bottom of a roller, and then it's a 4-foot mud slop hole. So it's a lot of slow down, go fast, slow down, go fast. But we are going to cook us some food. We are going to refuel. We're going to throw some Petro in the X3, and we're going to get back after it. What sound are you gonna make when you get over there, Dylan? All right, I was going real hot, but he's.
I'm not doing that.
You want to go ham for a while? Go ahead. All right. What's up, guys? It is JD. We are done riding. Jeff and Chase, they had to take off. They had engagements with their dad tonight, so they were down the trail. We are actually back at the house. So let's go over some of the positives of today.
Got a little seat time in the Pro R.
Seat time, Pro R.
Thing's a monster. Love it. Eats everything up.
Next level, as far as suspension and stuff is concerned, even being the Walker Evans shocks, we know there's the Fox Dynamics and stuff. It is still definitely a game changer.
Yeah, that thing is insane.
You said it is a little loud and it is a little noisy, and she is hot. When you're in the cockpit of that thing, it's
hot.
It is hot.
Hot.
So we do need to get both rigs cleaned up. What else did we get? We got
got the trailer out for the first time. Did great.
pulled like a boss.
What else we do? Oh, we got some POV drone time.
So we did. We got the FPV drone out. We did some stuff around the sand bowl. I think that footage should turn out well. By the time you see this outro, we'll know whether or not it turned out.
Yeah.
Hopefully it looked cool. Let us know. Put it in the comments whether or not you think we should continue to use the FPV drone when we go out and do our recording, because we really do think it adds another different dynamic to the whole going out and recording. Just not being a GoPro on a side-by-side, trying to add a little flair to it. So let's go for the negatives. Negative side of Dyracuse. We're not here to sugarcoat nothing, but the Dyracuse system, we see the help wanted signs. We don't know if they're having problems with operating equipment or personnel issues. When we first started going to Dyracuse, it was always, you know, groomed real nice and stuff before the weekend traffic and everything, and I kind of feel like that has kind of gone away.
Yeah.
You know, the side-by-side racetrack and everything that we run out there with the machines, it used to be nice face jumps. Now they've got spots where it's, you know, 3 feet of water.
A 4-foot drop on a couple of them. There's no hill, it's just straight
drop.
down.
You know, so I don't know if it's the fact that they haven't faced any of the jumps or if they haven't groomed or whatever the case is, but we can see I don't know.
Needs
It was
some work.
It needs some work. So it will be a while before we end up going back to Dyracuse.
Yeah.
It's still great for what it is. That brings us to the next topic. At the beginning of this, I asked, is it faster or is it funner? Funner funner, yes. In a four-wheeler or in a side-by-side. And for the experience that I had today, never having a quad there, I think I had more fun on the quad than I did on the side-by-side. And part of the reason what Dylan is saying is, big issue with this is it's
It's a beast. It's wide.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those trails are tight for this thing.
So bobbing and weaving, getting around mud puddles, in and out of the trees and stuff, the four-wheeler definitely shine there. Is there a spot for the side-by-side? Yes, but I see why there is so many dirt bikes and quads and stuff at Dyracuse. Being a smaller park, I feel like you get your $20 worth out of Dyracuse by taking a smaller rig there. Something to consider if you go there yourself. Everybody eats their own. Now, if you want to go mudding, half of the park is definitely Dyracuse.
Yep, that's your place right there.
Yeah. So either which way, guys, that's kind of where we're at. That is the first video of the series of is it funner on the four-wheeler, versus a side-by-side. We've got a bunch of places we want to check out, places we've been with the side-by-side. We'll head back with the quad, check it out, give you guys what we think, and like we always say,
On to the next adventure.
thanks, guys.